There's flesh and there's spirit. Jesus referred to both of them. And then if you go into a little bit more popular scripture, I think one that gets more traffic around churches most of the time, and Bible studies, of course, is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Now, if you've been around the church for a little while, you probably know that Ephesians chapter 6 is the spiritual warfare passage in the New Testament. And in that passage, specifically in verse 12, it's talking about the battle between the seen and the unseen.
Mhm.
The seen is the physical world. It's what we can encounter with our five senses. The unseen is this part of reality that God operates in and that we are part of, even though we don't feel that way. And in verse 12, it says, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." So it's like, okay, so there's a material realm that's populated, and there's a spiritual realm that's actually populated. There's stuff going on there. It's not like some wasteland that you see on a Star Trek movie, the uninhabited planet. It's like, no, it's a real realm. There are real beings there. They are doing real things, and that activity impacts us, and our activity impacts it.
Yeah. When I was in middle school, a book that had recently been written, which now is quite an old book, but Frank Peretti had written This Present Darkness. And in that book, you have two different realms that are being described with two different storylines that are overlapping. And one is in the physical realm, and you've got all the characters and the issues of life that they're going through. But then the very next chapter is the chapter with the angels and talking about what they're doing and as they're interacting with the people that they've been assigned to. It's a really incredible book, but it was the first time ever that I came kind of face to face, so to speak, through a book with that reality that, wow, the spiritual realm exists and there are angels that surround us. It's in the Bible, it's all over the place in Bible stories. But to actually have somebody who took a fictional book and wrapped it around so that you could actually see that there is an interaction that goes on every day between the physical and the spiritual.
Yeah, it makes it come to life. And
Yeah.